In this tutorial, I will show you step by step how you can start copy trading on the BingX crypto exchange. They are a professional platform which has copy trading directly integrated, but there are a lot of settings, so we will go over absolutely everything you need to know. Additionally, I will show you a secret trick how you can save 10% on trading fees when trading on BingX. Additionally, you can also claim more bonuses. To get started with trading on BingX with a 10% cashback on trading fees, you must create an account with the link below this video, because when you click that link, you will get to this page, and this link will apply a specific code, and only with this code you will get a 10% cashback on trading fees. So you're getting back 10%, which will save you a lot of money. Additionally, you can also get 6,000 USDT in welcome gifts. So if you want to get the best trading conditions on BingX, click the first link in the video description and create your new account. Now that you have created your BingX account with the 10% fee cashback, you can go over to copy trading in the top left section and then click on copy trading. And now we are in the copy trading dashboard of BingX. First, let's talk about the risks and also the costs. We have a profit split on BingX, which is between 10 to 15%. This is different for every trader. Let's click on one trader here. We can now see he has a 13% profit split, which is settled weekly. That means not every trade you make a profit will be split. It will only be split weekly, which is actually a very good feature, and I really love this about BingX copy trading. Additionally, with the 10% cashback on trading fees when you create your new account with the link below this video, you will save actually more money with trading. So that is definitely overall a very good base on BingX. You have overall pretty low costs on BingX compared to other crypto exchanges for copy trading. But of course, there are also some risks to copy trading. When the trader makes money for you, you obviously are happy, but of course, the trader can also lose money. So be aware that copy trading can also lose your money. At the end of the day, I recommend you never invest more than what you can afford to lose, because trading is risky, no matter if you're trading yourself or if you let somebody else do the trading. But in order to minimize the risks, we can do a few things. First of all, we want to find a good trader that is not gambling with the money. First of all, on BingX, in the first dashboard, we have here trending traders, which are the top performers in the last 7 days. They have relatively stable equity curves, and what I really like here, especially yesterday, we had a pretty big liquidation in the crypto market, and you can see they actually perform really well. Right, there is not a lot of drawdown, so we will keep these in mind. When we scroll down, we can also see conservative traders, which means they are using very low risk. Then we have rising stars, which recently started to perform well. With these, I would be very, very careful, because usually it's better to look for a trader with a good track record rather than looking for the latest rising star, right? Someone might have a good week, but then maybe the next week he's not performing so well anymore. So be aware of that. Then we have trader pros, which are in a specific elite trader pro program on BingX. Then we also have all traders at the very bottom, and here we can scan for specific things. For example, comprehensive rating, which is an overall rating. Then account level, which refers to the VIP level. Then we can see the account assets, which means these traders have the highest amount of assets in their own account. Then we can see the traders sorted by copiers, which means they have the most people following them. Then we can look at the 30-day ROI, which means they have the highest percentage yield in the last 30 days. But I recommend you are careful with these high ROI traders, because usually that's not very reliable for the long term, and this sounds more like gambling to me. Then we have cumulative P&L, which refers to the cumulative dollar value in profit, which is actually a pretty good indicator of high profitability. It's much better than ROI in my opinion. Then we can also see a very important statistic, cumulative earnings of the copiers, right? So this is what the people copying the guys actually made. Now you can also see this Bitcoin 2024 guy again, which also was at the very top. So we will keep an eye on this. Maybe we will copy this guy in this guide. Then we also have followers, which are these are not the copiers, these are the people that only follow the profile on BingX, which you can also do. And then we have the risk parameters. What I usually like to look at is cumulative earnings of the copiers, because that's the most important part, right? We want to see traders that actually make money for their followers, for their copiers. So in this case, let's go with this guy right here. He is a futures trader and he has a very steady equity curve. Now we can analyze his performance individually. For example, first let's go to the last 180 days, and there we can see this guy has a very steady equity curve with very minimal drawdown. So this definitely looks great. The last 30-day ROI is 30%. We can also look at the last 180 days, and this is very, very good. 108% in the last 180 days is great. Then we can see the copier profit. The people copying this guy made over $100,000 profit. Then the amount of copiers is 12,000, almost 13,000. The risk is 1, which is the lowest risk level, which is really good as well. So this guy is most likely a more conservative trader who is very, very well aware of the risks, which also then leads to a very steady equity curve with minimal drawdown. Then we can look at the total transactions. He made over 1,000 trades. We can also see the losing and winning trades. We can see the average profit per trade, the P&L ratio, which means for every loss he made 30 times the win. Then we can see the average hold time is 1 day and 24 hours. So he's like a day trader. Then we can also see how many days he traded of the last 180 days. He's a very active trader. And then also the last trade, which was today. The currency of this account is USDT, so everything is valued in United States dollars. Then at the bottom, we can see the top trading pairs, and we can see he's mostly trading Doge and Bitcoin in the last 30 days. In the last 180 days was also the same. So this guy only trades 2 assets. Then what I also like to do is I look at the current positions to see what he's currently trading. We can see he's long on Bitcoin with a 30% ROI, which also looks great. And then we can look at the trade history where we can see his last trades. And this actually looks very good. This guy has an incredible win rate. He is winning most of his trades. This looks very, very good. So overall, we can say that this guy is looking like a reliable trader. Then we can also see the transfer records, which means if he transferred funds into his account or back out of his account. We can see right now he didn't make any transfers, but in my opinion, this is not really that important anyway. But lastly, we can look at the people copying this guy, and there we can see how much money the people made. Here, for example, he made $14,000 all the way until 1,000, 2,000. So we can definitely see here the people copying him actually made quite a lot of money, which looks decent. Lastly, you can also see he has a text about himself. When you click on view more, you can read everything that he's using here. And he also has some instructions that you should copy by position ratio, which is also what we will do now. So we have now analyzed this trader. In my opinion, this looks decent. And I will now copy this guy by clicking on copy on the right-hand side. Now we have 2 options. First of all, position ratio, which is also the ratio or the setting which this trader recommends. So we will definitely go with this. In general, I also always use position ratio. But if you want to use a specific amount for every single order, you can put in, for example, 20 here. So you will use $20 of margin for every single trade. I personally don't use this, but maybe you have a specific strategy, right? So if you want to have a specific amount for every single trade, you can do this. But keep in mind, if you fully want to copy the strategy of the trader, you must use position ratio because this looks at the percentage of each portfolio. If the trader that you copy uses 1% of his portfolio for his trade, you will also use 1% of your portfolio. So for example, if he has $100,000 in his portfolio, he opens a trade now with 5% of his portfolio, which is $5,000, and you in your case have $1,000, then you would also open a trade with 5% of your portfolio, which in this case would be $50. This is much more accurate in terms of copying this trader's strategy. So I recommend going with position ratio. Next, we can decide how much we want to put in here. Let's go with 250 USDT. And by the way, you can also change the account where you fund this account from. So when you click on this right here, you can see I have the assets right now in my funding account, but maybe you have it in the futures account or perpetual futures account. I personally have it in funding, and also make sure that you have the USDT in your wallet, which is the collateral that we use. If you don't have any funds, you can also deposit them by clicking on deposit on the right-hand side. Now we have a voucher option. BingX sometimes offers events where you can get vouchers. I think new accounts get these regularly. I personally don't have them, but if you have them available, you will see them here. But as I said, in my case, I don't have them. Now, zero slippage refers to when you're opening a trade that you get the exact same entry, right? So you don't move the market with your order. I recommend going with zero slippage, because if you turn this off, it can actually happen that you get a worse fill for your order, right? So when you open a market order that is relatively large, you might move the market up, or maybe the market is very volatile, so you're not getting filled immediately. But zero slippage makes sure that you get the accurate order price. Then we have advanced settings, which I also recommend you look into. First of all, we can add a specific take profit. For example, when this trader reaches a $1,000 profit for our account, we will completely stop copying this guy. Okay, so it's not on a trade basis, but an account basis. It doesn't look at an individual trade, but the overall account. If the overall account is $1,000 in profit, you will stop copying this guy. The same goes for stop losses. So for example, in this case, if this guy loses us 50 USDT, we will completely stop copying. We will stop all trades. We will stop copying this guy completely. This is great for minimizing overall drawdown. For example, if this guy has a really bad day, he loses, I don't know, like 50% of his portfolio. That way you can limit your risk. But I personally will leave this blank in this case because I fully want to copy this guy. Then we have a trading pairs option on the right side. You can click on this number. And now you can select that you want to copy all trading pairs, or maybe you want to customize it and only copy certain cryptocurrencies. For example, maybe you want to only copy Bitcoin trades, so you can use Bitcoin here. Maybe you don't want to copy Doge trades because you saw he's also trading a lot of Doge. Maybe you only want to trade Bitcoin. In this case, I will just go with all, so I want to copy all the trades this trader takes, no matter which coin it is. Confirm this, and then we are almost done. Lastly, read these two disclaimers at the very bottom and then tick the box and click on copy now. Now we have successfully added a copy trade on this guy. If you want to make changes, see the statistics, or completely cancel the copy trading, go back to the copy trading dashboard in the left section at the top, then click on copy trading. And now here on the right side, you can see my trades. Click on my trades, and now you can see all of the available traders if you copied multiple traders. In this case, we have only copied this guy. You can now click on edit to make some changes. For example, you can add or reduce margin. You can add a take profit and stop loss here. Right? For example, you want to add a specific take profit and stop loss. And you can also, of course, add the copy trading pairs, which you maybe want to change this. Click on all. If you want to copy all, then tick this again to deselect all. Maybe you only want to use Bitcoin here, right? So you can do this, confirm. So in this case, now we only use Bitcoin. And if you want to completely stop copying this guy, you click on copy on the top right here, click on confirm, and that's it. We have now successfully started and edited and also canceled a copy trade on BingX. If you want to get started with copy trading on BingX, I recommend you create a new account with the link below this video, because this link will activate a 10% lifetime cashback on trading fees. So you will save a lot of money by creating a new account with the link below. Additionally, you can get $6,000 worth of welcome gifts. If you want to get the best trading conditions on BingX, I recommend you go below this video, you click the first link to create your new account and enjoy your big advantages. If you want to learn more about copy trading platforms and alternatives, you can check out the links below this video. I will leave you links to the best alternative crypto exchanges for copy trading. We have also written full guides on our official website if you want to learn more about that.